Back again, Tony D'Angelo, Leslie Montanile, and Judy Heft here on Connecticut Morning on the subject of women leaving the workforce for child care and giving birth and raising a family and how all that ties together. We left off by saying men are men and women are women. Now, if a woman, I like to take things right to bare metal. If a woman decides I will take care of a child and she's home every day kind of with the diapers, the robe, the kitchen's a mess, there's those moments of out of control, you know, the hair is just not what it was, and here's, you know, her significant other walking in, you know, every day kind of neat and like, I have a meeting, I have this, I'm at this event or whatever, and there's kind of that thing of the world left behind, and also, you know, perhaps a jealousy or, you know, gee, is he really getting friendly with Susie Kumquat over at the, you know, and there's those kinds of issues. And how does a mom at home deal with that? I mean, is it, you have to make an effort to say, well, I need my time for myself because I am me, I am a professional, I am an intelligent, living, thinking human being, and I still want to be thought of in that regard, but yet there's all these other time demands. How does one cope with that?
I think that's an interesting subject because your self-esteem sometimes is based on the amount of financial support you're bringing to the family, and that doesn't have to be the way.
Isn't it a shame, but you're right.
You know, it really, it happens, especially if you're the mom staying at home and like you described, you know, the mess, the kitchen, everything. It's interesting because my daughter also just had a baby not too long ago, and I was there, and she was getting ready to go out to a holiday party with her husband, and she said to me in passing, I don't think she really meant it, but just kind of half joking, you know, Mom, I don't know what to talk about. And this is only after 8 weeks. Mom, I'm not sure I know what to talk about except for diapers and babies. I said, well, you'll be fine. Just go there and be yourself. So, you know, I think you do lose a little bit of yourself when you're up all night with a baby that's new, and you're just, you know, but you have to get out there and, you know, meet new moms, meet other people that also are taking that time off from work, and I think that also helps your self-esteem too. There's other things that you can do too, as far as, you know, taking classes, getting out there, staying in the community.
I think I think we talked about this. I think it's really important, first of all, to allow yourself to have the baby and give yourself those first few months to just enjoy being a mother, and then start using the skills you had in your job or career and going online and finding other mom groups and support groups and finding out where they are and what they're doing and what they're talking about. And I think, you know, the hair, the mess, the kitchen, the mess, I think it's really important to take time out for yourself and read the paper or watch the news and keep current on current events, because taking care of yourself first helps you take care of everybody else.
Well, for certain.
You know?
Yeah.
And also realize that the wage earner, whether it is the stay-at-home mom or we now have a lot of stay-at-home dads, when they come through the door, they want your attention too. So if you can't give attention to yourself, you can't give them any attention either. And the attention could be simply talking about how was your day and what did you do, or bringing up the latest news topic or something that's happened in your town, which also takes you a little bit back into your own world as just the focus of the new baby, the sink, the dishes in the sink, which sometimes you just have to leave till morning because they're really not that important. And I think it's really important to realize that when you make a decision, it's a collective decision between two people to have a child and two people to have one person stay home and raise that child. And the balance between that relationship, as you were describing, which happens more often than not, is really because how you feel about yourself. So in order to keep yourself feeling as good as you did before, you have to find new ways. Maybe you read a book. Maybe you write a blog, as Judy was saying earlier. Maybe you keep a journal. But I really think staying connected to the outside world is most important and really would help, you know, going forward, because other moms have great ideas and great suggestions on how they did it. You know, and it's good to be friends with a mom who's already done it before, and maybe they're on child number 2. They have lots of suggestions.
You know, and you think, I mean, Martha Stewart, a name that you mention, and you get all kinds of reactions from really, really like to really, really dislike. But factually, Martha Stewart was kind of, as a younger person, left on the side of the road dead, and started to cater parties. And from that, started to write books, and started to do various things because she thought she could, and kind of slowly built that into an empire. Rachel Ray was working in the grocery store, yelling at people, well, don't buy that thing for $9. I can show you how to make it for 59 cents. And I mean, it's just, there's so many ways, and if you actually stop and think about it, of where you can make money and actualize yourself, it's frightening if you give yourself the time.
I know a wonderful young woman who's a stay-at-home mom and does a great job of it, who is an amazing baker. She's so creative. She makes these fabulous birthday cupcakes and all kinds of cakes and everything. And I always say to her, you should do that for a business. You're so clever and creative. These are nicer looking than any bakery. Get started with this. Here's something that you can do. I mean, there's things that you don't even think about that you do every day. And I think the other thing is, with self-esteem, I think it's really important, and we were talking about this before earlier too, is remember why you fell in love with this man or woman. Remember what you used to talk about before you had babies. It wasn't just diapers and dirty dishes.
Sometimes
and
it's an effort.
Right, and so I think you have to keep that fresh in your mind.
Yeah.
So that helps you to, that's good for your own self-esteem too, remembering why you're where you are.
Yeah, that's for sure, in a good way.
Yes.
We are going to be coming up again on a hard break. Our fine young producers, Mark DeShark-McNaught and Abigail O'Keefe, keeping us to the clock today. Tony D'Angelo here on Connecticut Morning with Leslie Montanile and Judy Heft. We'll be back for the clincher right after this.